Well, Robert Hawks finally showed up. The grader had hired to clear out the trees in the backyard, cut out for a swimming pool. Out of wind. We cut the ground down so the water would flow off. Never could get him back. And I was trying to too muddy to do anything. We came back and looked at it. He claims that this little bit of gravel that we put back here to walk on is the problem where everything flooded under the house. He claims that I had somebody haul in all this dirt here and put in, but you can see it's where they clear cut for the trees. I mean, it's still full of the tree limbs and the bark, just like original. He was supposed to be this out so water would run off. He was supposed to cut out 10 foot behind the house here, and as you can see, he cut out what, 25 to 30 foot back away from the house. And then where all the water was going to run under the house, I told him then. He said, well, I'm coming back and I'm going to angle away from the house. We shot this with a laser and we got a foot drop down through there. And I better make it where the water runs off. Of course, he never did. He never came back. I called, left several messages and told him I wasn't going to beg him, but he needed to come back and do what he's supposed to do. He's supposed to, like I say, be this. You can see how the water's running off the hill down the bank. He was supposed to cut out for the swimming pool, which he never did. I had to hire another person to come out and do that. And you see the pile of dirt from where they cut that out. All right, all the mulch we bought, as you can see, it's like a river. It's off the bank over here because he never came back and cut it where the water ran away from the house. He said it was too muddy, so his dozer almost slid into the side of the house. And as you can see, there's still ruts there from his track. Almost washed out here in a month. But you can see the ruts plain as day. That's where the water's running through from his dozer. Almost slid in the corner of the house, so he said he'd have to come back later when it was dry, and he never came back. Of course, today he's claiming he came back 3 days later, graded from right here all the way down to the corner of the house, which never happened. Says he's got a witness, his uncle that works with him. I'm sure he does, you know. Bank's just washed away. He'd promised to cut a road for Blue Ridge Co-op above the pool so they could get to a telephone pole to replace it in the backyard, which he never did. Then lied, claimed he did cut him a road, and that we removed the road, which I'm going to walk up and show you. Same stumps, everything laying there as before. Then he comes back with a comment, before we put this gravel here to walk on is the problem. Well, the ground's low right there, the bank's washing out. Water coming off the hills once filling up with water going underneath the house, coming out in the front, through the garage, running the foundation. Oh, we got that much gravel. And that's what he's claiming caused this whole problem here. As you can see, back here where I had to hire somebody else to come out and cut out for the pool, as you can see, there's no problem. There's no water running down the bank, no puddles. Yeah, he claims this is backing everything up there. All right. Thank God for GoPro cameras. See if I can get up here at somebody. You can see where I had to hire another guy to come out and cut up the pool because their deadline was up. They're putting in the pool the first Monday of this month. You can see there's no problem. No water running off the bank, none whatsoever. Okay, past where we cut out for the pool, where he never came back and guided the water down to the gully like he claimed he would do. There's where everything's washing off the bank down to the house and flooding. The road he claimed he cut for Blue Ridge Co-op. As you can see the roots. See the topsoil that's still there, because even the topsoil was never cut off from the woods. This was supposedly the road. Claims I hired somebody to haul dirt in here. There's the roots of the tree, level of the ground. There's where Blue Ridge Co-op had put in one telephone pole. There's the fence from the neighbors. So it's pretty obvious. It's a lie, he never did any of this. This has never been a road. And like I said, it's obvious from the bottom of the trees, the neighbor's fence, the roots, the topsoil left on the ground. This is the way he left it. Just never came back. I paid him his $4,400 and he never came back. Never returned the call till the day before they were supposed to put in the pool. And by the time we were coming that very next morning, I had to spend $700 to get somebody else over here to help me cut back into this bank for the pool, because he left us about 4 foot short. Was going to be hanging off the bank over there. None of that's a problem. I took care of that. Here's the problem when he never came back and did. He was also supposed to take out every tree back here. As you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4 hardwoods there. 1 hardwood by the little building. Everything on my side he's supposed to take out. This little hardwood, pine tree, 2 more pine trees, 3 pine trees, 4 pine trees. But I let that go too, just trying to be a good sport. And just, he was nice as he could be until I paid him. And when I paid him, he loaded up while we were going to Gaffney riding 4-wheelers on a Saturday. And never came back. I never responded to any more calls till the day before they put the pool in. They were coming that morning to put the pool in. But as you can see, left just like a forest. He never came back. Never tried to fix it where water could run off. Oh, instead of underneath the house. He was supposed to back drug it, angled it, he said, at a V down through here so the water would run off. He said, all I'll have to do, he says, pick up a few sticks and sow it with grass. As you can see, now I'm losing the foundation to my home. Okay, April 19th, about 4:45 p.m. And like I say, about 30 minutes ago, he just left. Said he was sick and tired of me calling him and bothering him. And he had always done great work, and he finished what he's supposed to here. Thank you very much.